Hey, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, y'all. Ah, good morning. Just like the good old days. Oh, Lord, I done went out and got myself sick. Yeah, now, truth is, I was minding my business. Yeah, now, I was minding my business, my business. Y'all hold on, though. Scoot up. Get comfortable. Jump in the comments. Don't forget to hit the like. I'll be right back. It's your girl, Shay Renee, and I'm in the building. Hold on, y'all. Hey, Poopa Stars. It's your girl, Shay Renee, and I want to welcome everybody. Hey, Poopa Stars. It's your girl, Shay Renee, host of my comment section, and I want to welcome everybody back to my channel, back to a new show, and back to a new week. Let's get it. Oh my God, there's so much stuff I want to tell y'all, so much stuff I gotta freaking tell y'all. Like, this is a lot. Like, for real, this is a lot. Damn. I'm telling you, everybody might need therapy. For real, after dealing with all this, everybody might need therapy, honey. Boo boo. Pookie butts. Cause y'all, listen to this. Now, first of all, hey y'all. Good morning, y'all. I hope y'all in an amazing mood. I'm feeling all right. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah. So shout out to that. It ain't nothing like a good start. Child, yeah, no, it ain't nothing like a good one. Um, but it's crazy how you gotta feed on that, right? You gotta build on that all day long. Yeah, that trick that you got to do it all day long. So listen, and yesterday, ooh. So anyway, shout out to that. But like, first of all, shout out to me too, big for being up early and like just getting it done. Yeah, not just like this really gives me like during the school year vibes. You know what I'm saying? Cause child, in the summertime, things was just all over the place. Everything was just all willy nilly. But listen, you never know when I'm gonna go live. Yeah, no, truth is you just don't know. So it's always good to turn your bell notifications on, okay? Period. So you won't miss nothing. Yeah, no, I say you won't miss a thing, okay? So this is my thing. I gotta be able to walk and chew bubblegum though. I cannot sit here with y'all like in one spot. I gotta be able to move around. So anyway, let me just I came on here to talk about three things with y'all. Three things. One, everybody is they like the circus is in a frenzy right now. Okay, we're gonna discuss that in a minute. There's one thing I want to talk about. Another thing, yeah, nah, truth is Blueface got child, Blueface got the circus in a full-fledged uproar right now. So we're gonna be talking about that. We also gonna be talking about how he basically man, Blueface be playing in everybody's face, okay? And it's the girls in the back for me. All right, it is. It's gonna be the girls in the back. Like some people are like, I can't explain it, but like it's like this here. We could all watch one clip, right? The same clip, and then it be so many different opinions from it. But it is what it is. It's just the people who can't keep up. Oh my God, but I do it for y'all. So shout out to that. But I do it for all of y'all. So shout out to that. So we're gonna be talking about Blueface basically just exposing how he get down. Yeah, now truth is he basically then put it out there. Okay. And for me, this is just me, okay? I feel like he has been vindicated. What else is going on? So three things I came to talk to y'all about. The circus being in a frenzy, Blueface saying what he said. Dang, that's what I remember for sure, for sure, for sure. Okay, so first of all, let's get into the frenzy. So listen, the circus is in a frenzy right now because y'all make sure y'all scoot up, get comfortable, hit the damn like, period. That's how you turn me up. Okay? That's how you get me all the way turned up. You gotta hit the like button. So anyway, everybody is scraping and scrambling, you know what I'm saying? And I wouldn't be doing none of that. Yeah, no, truth is, if it, but thank God I'm not in the circus, okay? But like, yeah. So Blueface has this new baby, right? And I just feel like now everybody is all emotional. I mean, you even got Jade and Alexis. Jade and Alexis, but this is the thing though. You really don't know how to feel about it, right? Because they are circus members. They can talk about things whenever they want to. But I just let me finish. So Jade and Alexis comes out and she discusses Blueface. Well, somebody asked her, would you ever talk to Blueface again? Well, yeah, she was like, I feel like eventually, of course, like, so basically, Jaden was saying that, like, eventually she is going to have to talk to Blueface, you know what I'm saying? Um, which I understood, but, like, no, she was just saying that, like, to me, okay, this is what I get from it. Don't forget about us. Don't forget about your kids, which is understandable. You know what I'm saying? And I gotta say, ultimately, depending on who you ask, can be grown woman shit, and I say it can be because you got some grown women, okay? It just depends. I feel like you got some women who will like give you all the space and opportunity you need to just do whatever it is you want to do. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like Jaden is giving Blueface that. But, she also seems a little saddened by the new baby. And she also seems like, she trying to speak up for hers. Um, and again, it's just timing for me. It's just timing for me. I feel like everybody should have knew, that it was gonna be like this. You know what I'm saying? If that makes sense. But no, no, hear me out. They all acting like they just found out that the baby was gonna be born yesterday. You know what I'm saying? If that makes sense. No, y'all been having time to prepare for all of this. Now everybody is scraping and scrambling. You even got Krishan. You know what I'm saying? I feel like Krishan been playing like uh how can I explain it? Okay, so remember the other day I was telling y'all that Krishan was saying that she feels like Blueface is trying to like test Nevaeh. You know what I'm saying? He trying to see, you know, if she loyal or whatever. Nah, I'm gonna tell you what Blueface was doing. Blueface was trying to see if Nevaeh was gonna leave him. Bottom line. Bottom line. You know what I'm saying? Man, that is the bottom line. Okay? Yeah, now truth is, let's talk about it. I'm so glad he went live last night, okay, yesterday, because yesterday he really put a lot of stuff in perspective for me. Shout out to him and shout out to that. Because you know how sometimes your thoughts can be all over the place without clarity. Shout out to Blueface for clearing some things up. But anyway, so Christian, no. He just wants to make sure that Nevaeh is going to be faithful. That's all he wants to know. You know what I'm saying? Truth is, that's all he want to know. But this is the thing, though, Blueface. I just feel like that's. I feel like that's a test for a dummy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, no, both ways. Regardless, the person giving it is dumb, and the person taking it on the other side, dumb AF. Okay, it just is what it is. Truth is, because like she can be faithful for 9 months while she pregnant and you don't cheat, but like, like she could be faithful for 7 years and then one day step out. She could be faithful for 6 months and then one day it's so stupid. You know what I'm saying? If that makes sense. It just is what it is. In other words, he wanted to see if he got him another dummy, a better dummy than Chris Sean. Yeah, now truth is, it is what it is. And I told y'all, one thing about that Chris Sean, I like Krishan. I like Krishan. But at the end of the day, that one there can't really express herself for shit, okay? Truth is, put her in the same category as K Michelle and then we can roll. But anyway, so, but even Krishan been in her feelings too. Like I told y'all, to me, she like, okay, Junior's birthday is coming up. Krishan's birthday is coming up. Krishan wants Blueface around. It is what it is. Blueface has been playing in that girl's face. Yeah, now truth is, okay? She another one who been in her feelings because this new baby is coming and she like, oh my God, it's gonna be a new baby. Krishan gonna be pushed to the side. You know, Krishan already been pushed to the side from the audience perspective, but from Krishan's perspective, she still has a piece of her baby daddy. You know what I'm saying? And she happy with that. Child, listen. We're not judging, okay? So shout out to that. At least not right now. Let's move on. But like, yeah, no, even so, the new baby got her acting her ways too. You know what I'm saying? She running and gunning and jumping at every, opportunity to be with Blueface. It just is what it is. And then now you got the mama talking about Blueface need to be held accountable. He done had 30 days. That's long enough. You know what I'm saying? Now she crying, screaming, begging and pleading for him to come over there and see his kids. You know what I'm saying? And it's just a mess. It's a mess. It's all a mess. It is what it is, and I'll take it a step further. Should nobody have to do that? Yeah, no, truth is, let's talk about it. Should nobody have to do that to get him to go see his kids? Yeah. Uh for real. But again, him talking last night put a lot of things into perspective. So now even Carlissa at her big grown age is scraping and scrambling. She worried that Blueface gonna run off with this new girl and her baby, and it's just the vibes is all weird. I'm gonna tell y'all like that. You know what I'm saying? It is. It's all weird. Um, yeah. Now let's talk about it. Because Nevaeh comes off like she don't care. You know what I'm saying? She come off as long as he over here with me and mines. I don't know. That's so weird to me. I feel like that's a weird role to play, a weird space to be in. I know, you know what I'm saying? I get it. But at the end of the day, to me, a good woman would at least vouch for the children. Not necessarily the mom, the children. But it is what it is, child. Because you got a lot of women who ain't finna sit back and get into it with no man behind another woman. I can tell y'all that right now. So, child, it is what it is, especially because she don't know. She got one foot in and one foot out. Yeah, now, truth is, if you ask me, Nevaeh is definitely contemplating getting up out of there. It is what it is. Because, like, this is the thing. Somebody was saying, why do women, like, have kids and then all of a sudden... Well, people saying, like, why do couples be together for a long time and then all of a sudden they have a kid and the woman leaves? And you know what my thoughts were on that? And I was going to post it, but I don't always. Sometimes I'm in the comment section and sometimes I ain't. So shout out to that. But you know what my full thoughts on that is? Honestly, I think it's because, when... This is just my personal opinion. I think that when you are a woman without kids, I feel like when you have a baby, you just be looking at the daddy like, playtime over, this a big league, go. Yeah. Let's talk about it. Truth is, and I honestly feel like, you know, even if a woman don't feel like she deserves better, she'll start to look at it like, but the baby do. You know what I'm saying? It just is what it is. I don't know how else to explain it, but I just feel like playtime be over. Yeah, now truth is, And so a woman will feel like, that's when she'll get to start feeling like I could do bad by myself. I got a baby to take care of. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. I can't be who I used to be. You see what I'm saying? It is what it is. Like, children usually make women want to get their shit together, you know? And so, honestly, truthfully, in my hearts of our hearts, if Blueface think that Nevaeh sitting around with 2 kids now crying over him, man, he can forget it. Yeah, nah, truth is, he can forget it. She only did that because she was pregnant. She only did that because she was pregnant, dum-dum. You ain't got too much longer to do that. I'm telling you now. And tell academics, too. So anyway, but now everybody is in a frenzy trying to get him to step up and be there for his kids, when I feel like they should have just been doing that already. You know what I'm saying? Truth is. Because, like, now it's like, I don't know. It's hard to explain. But, me personally, it's like, nah, let him do whatever he gonna do. You know what I'm saying? Let him do whatever it is he wanna do. Now, I do feel like his mother damn sure should be the only person His mother and his father. And maybe Jaden too, you know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, if Jaden wants to, she can speak up for her children. That's all right, you know what I'm saying? But like, it's weird because you was just saying like, y'all good. You good without them. You know what I'm saying? Y'all, the kids are happy without him. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes, you know, you gotta stand on shit. Especially when you dealing with somebody that'll make you stand on shit. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. That's another thing. Don't be just talking. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm telling you now, some people don't be just talking. Some people be with the shits. And Blueface is definitely one of those people. He don't play. He don't play. He don't play. Yeah, now the truth is he told us that yesterday. Okay? When he broke down the rules for for Nevaeh. He told Nevaeh, let me tell you the rules for having a Blueface baby. He said, if you let another man pick up my baby, I'm out. I line to abandon you and him. Child, I said, okay. So that's what he did to Krishan. Yeah, now the truth is, let's talk about it. Yeah, for the girls in the back that really want to believe that that ain't his baby, okay? That man said, if you let another man pick up my baby, I'm gone. He said he don't want no men picking up his son. He said, cause I might. He said, because I might abandon you and him. Basically, you know what I'm saying? So to me, he let it be known right then and there. Krishan, you play with me. You play with me, so I'ma play with you. I told y'all. I do not believe Blueface when it comes to him saying he ain't that little boy daddy. I do not believe that. I believe he just doing Krishan so bad because he making her stand on whatever she said. Mind you, Krishan is quick to say she don't need Blueface. Mind you, she don't ask him for money. Mind you, she don't run behind him. But at the end of the day, she do want him in her baby life. And that's where she messed up at. It just is what it is. Because again, this man ain't playing with none of them. Okay? Listen, you gotta listen. He telling you who he is. Shit, you just gotta listen. He told Nevaeh, if you have my baby around another man, he said that too. He said he don't want his son around her friends, aka dudes that you messing with. Okay? So you see how Krishan was dating Bino for that hot second and had Krishan around Bino? Yeah. Let's talk about it. She been paying for it ever since. It is what it is. Her and her baby. Her and her baby. Another thing. Y'all seen how when Nevaeh get to talking about that baby, Blueface get hot? Blueface got hot for Nevaeh talking about Krishan baby. Yeah, let's talk about it. But I'm saying, did y'all see that? Did y'all or did y'all not see that? Truth is. I think because he feel like ain't nobody gonna be talking about him. Yeah, but me or his mama. If it ain't me, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Bitch, you better shut up. And he told the chick, I bet you better shut up. Let's see if she can keep doing it. I don't think. The only way he'll let her do that is if he get into it with Krishan. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. That's his baby. You know what I'm saying? That's his baby, but he gonna do her the way he doing her. It is what it is. Might not never claim him. But I'm telling you right now, I'm in the front. Yeah, I'm front line and shit. I ain't never been a girl in the back. It's his baby. Over here it is. So anyway, until he bring out the test and prove otherwise. Try bye. And that's another thing too. Remember when they said when he got out of jail he swabbed that baby? Man, that was all part of the plan. That was all part of the plan to me because he knew he was finna uh like they be saying, bleeding Krishan. He knew he was finna start disowning her baby when he got out of prison. So that's why he did what he did. That boy ain't got no doubts about that baby. You know what I'm saying? It was his baby as long as she was stupid enough to stay at his house, pick up dog shit, and help him get out of debt. That was his baby long enough to do that. You see what I'm saying? But like now, how dare you think you finna run off with fame and the baby? Bitch, please. Say he got something for you. It is what it is. So he slowed down whatever Krishan thought she had going. Do you hear me? Okay? Yeah. For the girls in the back, should nobody have no more questions no more because Blueface already put it out there. Let's talk about it. Another thing he told Nevaeh, he said, well, hold on. He said, if you have another man around my baby, I might abandon y'all. What else he told her? Oh, yeah, he told her, if you cheat on me, hold on, because it was good. What else he tell her? If she cheat on him, oh, yeah, that's another thing. He told us his formula. He said, if you cheat on me, guess what I'm going to do? She was like, what? He said, she said, what you gonna do, cheat back? He was like, nah, it ain't nothing. He said, I'm gonna go start another family with a new girl. Child, if that ain't what he did to Krishan. Yeah, now truth is, so Krishan, you can quit begging and crying and pleading for your spot back, girl, because it ain't coming. Yeah, now truth is, your spot ain't coming. It'll never come. He just like to keep you around hearing you. He like to hear the sound of your voice begging for it, girl. It is what it is. You ain't playtime over. Y'all in the big leagues. You ain't never getting back in the house, child. Yeah, now truth is, like Krishan, she might as well forget it. Now I ain't saying he wouldn't entertain her, but Krishan would be a damn fool to go back into all of that mess. She done already survived it and got out. Just like Jaden. Jaden would be too. Especially Jaden though. Because Jaden is further out from Krishan, if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Like, for instance, if Blueface called Krishan today and said he wanted to start over, he still got action at that. Jaden, I wouldn't say Jaden wouldn't, but I feel like it'll be harder to convince Jaden. Yeah, now truth is, I don't, it is what it is. I think Jaden is, like she's further gone than Krishan, I think Jaden, like how she was saying, she's actually not even attracted to Blueface right now, Like I think she kind of turned off by a lot of stuff. Then another thing, sometimes when you hurt, nothing can fix that. And honestly, I think Jaden is really hurt by this situation with her and Blueface, I think both of them thought their relationship was a little better than what it is. You know, I think that's another thing too. You know, I think Jaden thought that Blueface would never abandon her and them kids. You know what I'm saying? That's what I think Jaden thought. But Jaden, to me, she underestimated, you know, she underestimated him. And, you know, I guess how much he cared about her and stuff too, you know, because, shoot. I don't know what Jaden thought Blueface was gonna do if he ever found out that she messed with his friend. But yeah, um, you know, it is what it is. Like, I don't know how she thought, you know, some stuff is just hard to come back from. So she had to have known that was gonna change their dynamic. But I also think that women can be so forgiving because he messed with her friend too. And she, you know, forgave him. She thought that was gonna be the case for her, but nah. I don't know what Blueface got going on, but he definitely gonna bleed Jaden. It is what it is. He gonna bleed Jaden. Just see what Jaden gotta realize is it was a lot of good times. He was good to Jaden. You know what I'm saying? So he gonna bleed Jaden. It just is what it is. And the only way he can is through the kids. It is what it is. That's the only way he can. You know what I'm saying? Because Blueface knows if they didn't have kids together, Jaden can just, you know, easily, not easily, but she could slowly just get up and get herself up out of there. Them kids tie her to him. They really do. They really do. And you know, it is what it is. He gonna use that on her for as long as he can. But yeah, he told her, if you cheat, you ain't gonna have no man no more. That's what he told her. If you cheat on me, I'ma start over with another girl. And that's what he did with her. So that's what happened with him and Krishan. And somebody was saying that Krishan just needs her closure. I felt that she do. I hope she getting it. After listening to how he talking now, I hope she getting it. And I know she's somewhere sick. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But at least she don't gotta feel crazy no more and sound crazy no more. Like, no. She totally, to me, now has been vindicated. It is what it is. She been trying to tell us though. She was saying she can't, basically she was saying the other day she can't keep like paying for the stuff that she did while he was in jail. You know? Krishan will be alright when she get more like Jaden. You know what I'm saying? See, Krishan be saying, well, she don't be saying, she be showing Blueface. She do. Krishan be showing Blueface that, like, I'll be okay. We'll be okay. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, one monkey ain't stopping this show, for sure, you know? But she gotta get more where she, like, you know, like, where she not on a piece of a baby daddy is better than no baby daddy at all, you know? Nah, she gotta get to the point where, like, you gotta be a good dad. Period. If you're gonna be around, you gotta be a good dad, or you don't gotta be around. Yeah, now, truth is, because that's how Jaden is doing. And that's what Krishan gotta get to. Which we'll have to see if she do. Some women never do, because some women, they just feel like they owe it to the kid to put up with any and everything the other parent does. You know what I'm saying? just to keep the other parent around and present. But to me, you ain't gotta do all that. All you gotta do is be a good parent, and it is what it is. You know, it is what it is. Some people don't. It's almost like letting somebody. Okay, so like let's say a child dad pops up every 6 months and say, you know what I'm saying? Listen, I was just having a hard time. I got my stuff together. I'm gonna be in my baby life now. You know what I'm saying? And then you don't see him for another 6 months. Then here 6 months come. Hey, same thing. I was going through a hard time. I'm better now. You know, I want to be in my baby life. Like eventually, I feel like eventually some parents are gonna step in and be like, you know what, you gonna take as much time as you need to. Go. You know what I'm saying? They not gonna let them keep coming back, hurting their child like that. Eventually, I feel like a parent will step up and be like, you know what, you gonna do you, because it seems like it's something else that you know, find more important. So go ahead. You know, some people will tell you, go ahead, the baby will be just fine. Because some people feel like kids are better off without the parents than to keep them, you know what I'm saying? Than to have them having you know, a messed up parent in their life. It just is what it is. Some people will rather show you the door, you know what I'm saying, than to keep watching your ass waltz up out the house, you know what I'm saying, all the damn time. Like you just, you know. And I'll take it a step further. Blueface has to separate. He got to learn how to separate the things that he needs to separate. You know, truth is. So, like, for instance, him feeling like he can get back at women through parenting, nah, he got to learn how to separate that. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Like, be a good dad regardless. Show up on that regardless, you know? But you got a lot of men who, they don't know how to do both. You know what I'm saying? If they can't stand the mama, they just don't really know how to be good to the kid. You know what I'm saying? And have and form a good relationship with the kid. And that is so sad. That's beyond sad. So now here everybody is begging this man, a damn man by the way, 29 years old, playtime over this the big league, go. You know what I'm saying? Having all these goddamn kids, begging them. And then Blueface mom talking about the fans need to start holding him accountable. So what? You asking everybody to counsel him? Girl, let me find out. That's what it sounds like to me, Miss Carlissa. Baby, it sounds like she wants people to counsel Blueface, and I'm gonna see how that's gonna work out for her. That might not work out so good for Carlissa, but let me just say this. I knew Carlissa was coming because they was being messy at the hospital calling Wack girl, Wack wife, Wack girl, whoever she is. I don't know. I don't know nothing about that relationship. I don't. Because truth is, I thought Wack was with a woman for a very long time. And then all of a sudden he got with a new woman, allegedly from Clubhouse Child. And like, yeah, that's a lie. I have no words because I just don't even really, I don't know the situation like that. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. It's crazy, but it is what it is. I guess Wack has a new woman, and she is, you know, in Nevaeh's life, which, in my personal opinion, you know, Wack his old woman, his ex woman, was working with Krishan. I don't know if she still is. I think her name is Kim. I can't think of her name right now. But, so I feel like the new woman trying to work with Nevaeh is like, Y'all see where I'm going with that? Child. It's like, I can't explain it, but they say Wack was trying to work with Christian, and Christian turned him down. So I can believe that they trying to work with Nevaeh, you know what I'm saying? Especially because Blueface was telling Nevaeh that she kissing the wrong person ass. You know what I'm saying? Basically telling her that she was kissing, she was kissing, Wack's ass. And he was telling her, no, you shouldn't be doing that. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. So that's another reason why, to me, he was doing what he was doing with Christian. You know what I'm saying? He was mad at her. She was annoying him. You know? Child, but yeah, he didn't expose how he get down. And I said, okay, if that didn't, what's the word I'm looking for? Dang. Let's say somebody is suspect for something, and then yeah, that cleared Krishan. To me, that cleared her name up. Yeah, baby. Right on up. When he came out and told Nevaeh what it is. He told Nevaeh, let me tell y'all what he said again. He told her if she cheat, he gonna go start another family with another girl. Which Krishan did. Y'all remember that? He also told her if she bring dudes around they baby, he gonna abandon them. Y'all, which is exactly what Krishan did. Y'all remember that? All right, then. Okay. Yeah, like he said, yeah, all right. So now we know. So now, to me, everybody can put that ain't Junior daddy to bed. And if you listen to Carlissa was saying yesterday, I knew Christian was ours. In my heart, he yours. Girl, you is a mess. You shouldn't have never stopped disclaiming him messing with Blueface. It just disowning him. It's a lot. They a mess. They are a fucking mess. But in my personal opinion, they all gonna reap what they sow messing with them kids, though. No, truth is, let's talk about it. God don't play about them. I said, no, I'm telling you now, God don't play about that. Not them babies. So even Nevaeh might want to keep her, she might want to keep that baby name out her mouth. Period. And I'm going to tell you like this, God ain't the only one she got to worry about, okay? Truth is, so that's that. But yeah, hopefully that was the closure that Krishan need. You know what I'm saying? Girl, move around. Now I will say this though. That's still her baby daddy. So I definitely feel like Krishan is still gonna entertain Blueface. You know? It just is what it is. That's how I feel about it. I feel like she gonna still entertain him. Especially because to me, Krishan really ain't so, you know what I'm saying? Like, I can't explain it, but to me, she don't want Nevaeh to have him. I think she don't care any other girl but Nevaeh, for real. You know what I'm saying? I don't, just, to me, in my personal opinion, she don't want to see that happen for Nevaeh, because Nevaeh been around too. Nevaeh been around. She was in the house, in the Blue Girl's house, allegedly. So, it's just like being on baddies together, right? You know what I'm saying? To me, Krishan don't want Nevaeh to win. personal opinion, she rather it be anybody but Nevaeh. Now, Nevaeh is heavily triggered by Jaden and Krishan, but more so Krishan. She feels like if anybody can get Blueface back, it's Krishan, you know? But I really, really feel like after yesterday, he put everything in perspective. That boy ain't going back to Krishan. Yeah, nah, truth is, he not. He not going back to Krishan. And if he do, it's only for it'll be for some BS reason. It won't be because he loves her and he wants to start over and do right by their baby. You know what I'm saying? No. But I do think that every now and again, he do feel bad for the way they stuff went. You know, I think he feel bad for a lot of stuff that happened with him and Krishan. I definitely think that, you know, he be feeling like he could have been a better person to her because Krishan wasn't that bad to him like that, you know? She wasn't. She just made a lot of stupid, bad decisions. But if you listen to her last night, she was reading text messages from him. You know what I'm saying? And the text messages was basically saying that, like, I'm not finna choose somebody that rock with me and put up with all my stuff for somebody that's gone. You know what I'm saying? All the time. And, you know, and Krishan used to leave, you know? So it is what it is. He don't he don't want to deal with that. You know, Krishan be playing tit for tat. He don't want to deal with that, you know? So he basically saying why he choosing Nevaeh. But in my personal opinion, if Krishan, him messing with Krishan is gonna make Nevaeh leave, child, she might as well pack up today. Yeah, nah, truth is, girl, get the fuck out that man's house. And, you know, just go be happy because I don't see him doing that for her. I don't. Now, that I don't see. I don't. I don't feel like he wants to cut Krishan off permanently. And when he do that, he gonna do that because he want to, not because of Nevaeh. And see, Nevaeh, let me tell you what Nevaeh want. Nevaeh wants Krishan to be hidden. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know, like Nevaeh wants Krishan to be his little secret, you know? So she can, so then she can, you know what I'm saying, act like she the main and all of that and act like, you know, but you had to be sneaking and like, no. But that ain't how it's been so far. You know what I'm saying? Now, I don't know what Blueface gonna do about that. Because I just don't see him or Krishan doing that. You know, like, I don't know. I do think that he might start trying to do it a little bit better, though. But I don't know. You just never know with Blueface because I feel like, personally, I feel like it ain't no views in it like that, you know? All the views come from him putting it out there, you know, and not being private about it. So, I don't know, y'all, but it's your girl, Shay Renee. I came outside Concord. Y'all make sure y'all scoot up, get comfortable, and hit the damn light. It's just like the olden days, baby. Oh, I had to come talk that talk early. Get it out the way. Hold Uh, child, yes. Anyway, so like I was trying to tell y'all, child a mess. But shout out to Blueface though, cause yeah, he done put us all in his business. Child, yes. He didn't clarify some things, baby. I said we got clarity. Baby, we got clarity now. Like some diamonds. So anyway, um, again, though, shout out to him. Child, his little circus he running. He running that. If he don't be careful, he gonna run that MNF into the ground. But child. But yes, the last clip I seen, Nevaeh was going off on him for talking to Christian. I don't know if that's gonna stop Nevaeh. Yeah. Yeah. So, anyway, she might want to, buckle up or toughen up or get the income tax check. Yeah, so she can get on with it, child. It's not looking so good for the home team. It's not. It's not looking good for the home team. And that's another thing, too. Nevaeh is just like, ugh. It is what it is. I want to see her do it. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. I mean, not for real, but like, because, listen, the shit she signed up for, I really feel like she don't know what she signed up for, and I think she know what she signed up for, but I think she feels like it's going to be temporary, and that's the thing. Blueface thinking that this finna be some permanent-ish. Man, did he not just see NBA YoungBoy telling Jazz to come home? uh, Child, listen. He better take heed. Yeah, cause that stupid ish don't last forever. Child, but anyway, it's your girl Shay Renee. I came outside Concord. I'm finna get back in these internet streets, and I'ma see y'all on my next video. I just have to give y'all an update about the circus and, everything going on. Coach Calvin them been on Christian head. It's been funny. I love it. I love it. I've been here for it. They have. They've been on her head. You know what I'm saying? Just jumping, flying, just telling her like, Blueface calling, she be dropping everything. And Calvin was like, I don't care about, that love shit. He was saying, love who you love. He was like, but this is business. So shout out to that. And I want to say shout out to the coaches too for just, getting, just being more involved. And Mia. Shout out to Mia too. You know what I'm saying? Because I could tell that, like, I could tell that they want Krishan to stay focused. They want Krishan to stay on her grind. And they're respecting what she got going on. You know what I'm saying? Like they respect it to a certain extent. And I don't know, it just seems like they are all on board, with helping her they entertaining her stream. For instance, Krishan had to run laps. And while she was running laps, they were, that's when he was saying what he was saying. And basically, to me, they rooting for her. It is what it is. And they're being supportive, because they could just put the phone down. But, like, no, they're actually talking to her live, and her fans. And to me, just trying to keep her engaged with her life on the East Coast. You know what I'm saying? Because they know, child, they know that she seemingly a little crazy in love. It is what it is. And morning. Morning, baby. And love is nothing like water. Yeah, no, the truth is, it's nothing like water. You cannot just cut it off like that. But yeah, y'all. And like I said, when I came on here, it was three things that I wanted to tell y'all, man. Next time, I'm going to have to be prepared with my handy dandy notes because I hate that I didn't tell y'all. And I just feel like it's just sitting on the back of my mind, but I just can't remember what it was. So it is what it is. Don't forget that in the summertime, I started throwing day parties. Oh, yeah. So shout out to that. It's definitely going to be, might be a party, be a party, be a party. Oh, oh my goodness. But yes, I might throw a party today. You know what I'm saying? I might throw a little day party so we can stream and, get into some things, do even more, do even more deeper dive, you know what I'm saying, into all this crazy mess. But like, yeah, shout out to Blueface. Thanks to him. We ain't gotta look ass, no, like it is what it is. He done already told us exactly how he get down and basically told us exactly what he did to Christian. Okay, it just is what it is. So anyway, shout out to all of that. And yeah, y'all make sure y'all hit the like button. And don't forget to turn your bell notifications on because you never know when I'm gonna go live. It's your girl Shay Renee and I'm out.